exceptional day. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Patterson Properties. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you want to comment. It's all beautiful and great for the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to LarrysAnythingGoes LLC. And if you want to contribute to the channel, links in the description for Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Everything's greatly appreciated. All right. And just you being here is the most important part at the end of the day. So, this is an interesting subject matter, family, because at the end of the day, as real estate investor / landlord, one always, and I mean always, needs to measure. Of course, I need to make sure that I have my, sorry about that, have my microphone with me, so I'm not talking away. Anyways, people need to ensure that they always, and I definitely mean always, needs to measure the risks versus the rewards when it comes to real estate, but really anything in this life. Meaning that everyone's perspective is different on how their rental property should be managed. Heck, there are investors who would never rent to Section 8 housing, or as they would call it, low-income housing tenants. And then there are ones who only rent to low-income housing tenants all at the same time. It's all about perspective. It's all about your bottom line. It's all about what you want to do. That's the beauty of being a real estate investor and being a business owner, as far as doing things within reason. Because no matter the issue, maybe at the end of the day, buying rental properties always comes with some sort of risk. Heck, buying any kind of real estate comes with some type of risk. So according to the article that I read the other day, certain home property management companies have a thing called deposit waiver program. Did not realize this. Now, the deposit waiver program allows approved residents to pay a small, non-refundable monthly fee. It's a win-win. Residents benefit from lower moving costs, and you still receive the financial protection you need. And the approved residents fall into the category of rental history, i.e. no late payments, eviction history, and of course, great credit scores. So one being an investor / landlord, like yourself and myself, may ask, how can I benefit from the programs like this? The article lists the reasons why owners love it. Before I get into it, one thing people should look into doing is ensuring that in the lease agreement that the renters have at least some sort of rental insurance just in case something happens to the property. Certain landlords actually make that mandatory in the lease, and depending on the state you're living in, it's perfectly legal to make that mandatory as a requirement and proof of rental insurance before they move in. All right, anyways, market appeal. So the reasons why people love it: market appeal, lower moving costs, widen your pool of qualified applicants, and make your property more competitive in the market. More applications equals fewer days on the market. And of course, as a landlord, that's a beautiful thing. I have had that experience and I'm loving life on that one. All right. Comparable protection. Residents enrolled in the program are covered up to 1.5 times the monthly rent amount. Same level as our traditional deposit option. Increased flexibility for residents, giving residents the ability to choose between a traditional deposit or a waiver builds goodwill and increases the application follow-through. So to me, with the right tenants, this program is a win-win situation. Especially it could open the door to have longevity with one's tenants. Here is one how the program actually works. Because a lot of times nowadays, people don't have longevity with their tenants, especially with a lot of landlords increasing the rent for no apparent reason, not even making any significant upgrades on the property. I had to make upgrades on one of my properties recently, and therefore I was able to, when the new tenant came in, raise the rent up to extra $700 a month. So it's a beautiful thing. All right. So number one, residence applies for your rental as usual. Number two, upon approval, property management companies can offer both the traditional deposit and the waiver option. So options. I love a life with options. Number three, the resident selects what fits their financial situation. If they choose the waiver, they move in with reduced upfront costs while you are backed by solid coverage. Heck, I wouldn't mind utilizing this program with the right people. Because like with anything in this life, in this industry, known as the rental / real estate industry, there's a lot of risks associated with this program, but I'm willing to take that risk. So the article, because that's just the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of landlord I am. So the article, and especially given the fact that, it's with the economy being the way that it is, a lot of people not having a significant amount of funds because the cost of living is so higher nowadays, it makes it easier for people to spread out payments Hence why we have such a big credit card debt crisis, to spread out payments instead of having to give people the whole shebang. Most Americans don't even have $1,000 to $5,000 in their freaking bank account. And it's been like that for probably the last 5 to 10 years. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, most residents who meet the property management company standard screening criteria are eligible for this program. Final approval depends on the full review of the application and background. Also, one final note to take into consideration, family, is that, like I said, the rental market is evolving. Like everything else in the world right now is evolving at a very, very fast pace. Today's residents are looking for flexibility, affordability without sacrificing quality. I could not agree with that statement more. The deposit waiver program allows you to offer both while still protecting your asset / investment, especially given the fact that a lot of the youth aren't really looking to become homeowners because it's too expensive, or they're just not interested in having the responsibility. So the amount of renters are in high demand. So as a landlord, being flexible is how you stay in the game in an ever-changing U.S. economy, in an ever-changing world. Don't forget to check out Patterson Property. We wholesale real estate in the DMV area, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, and Reading, Pennsylvania area. Links are in the description. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Acorns, Crypto.com, Coinbase. All those platforms, you'll be able to make some money moves. I'll get a nice commission. And hey, I say, once you do that, welcome to the economic family. All right. So remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2025. It's time for you to own something. Can't believe the year's halfway over with. But anyways, thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the old subscribers. Thank you for the people who like, share, subscribe, and comment on both channels. Do the great thiefy things like share and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves so you can't live broke like a fool. It's saying Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.